Cubbies! Today in our lesson, we are going to learn about a woman who was able to help boys and girls who were in trouble. God used her to tell many, many boys and girls the good news about Jesus. Her name was Amy Carmichael. Listen and I'll tell you a true story about Amy. Here's a picture of when Amy was a little girl. Cubbies, God made Amy with pretty brown eyes, but there was a problem. Amy did not like her brown eyes. She wanted blue eyes. Now, there's nothing wrong with having brown eyes, but as a little girl, Amy prayed and prayed that God would give her blue eyes. Remember, Cubbies, God hears our prayers and God can do anything He chooses. But God never chose to make Amy's eyes blue. They stayed brown. And you know what? God used Amy's brown eyes in a very special way. Amy wanted to be a missionary when she grew up. Cubbies, do you know what a missionary is? Tell me what you think it is. Yeah. A missionary is someone who has a special job of telling other people the good news about Jesus. Some missionaries go to a place far away to do their special job, or some stay near their home to do their special job. Missionaries tell people the good news that Jesus died for our sins and came alive again. One day when Amy was a grown-up, she traveled far away to the country of India to tell people the good news about Jesus. Now, the people of India looked different from Amy. Here's Amy, she's all grown up now. So the people of India had dark skin and Amy had light skin. But you know what? The people of India had brown eyes, just like Amy. Amy loved all the people of India, but she especially loved the boys and girls. Some of the boys and girls in India didn't have anyone to love them or take care of them. Amy made a special home where these boys and girls could live. She took care of them and told them all about Jesus. Amy wanted them to feel safe with her, so she did something special. Amy made dark coffee. When it was cool, she rubbed the coffee on her arms, face, and hands. And when the coffee dried, her skin looked dark. With her brown eyes, Amy looked very much like the people of India. This helped the boys and girls feel safe with Amy. They called her Amma. Amy saved many, many boys and girls from danger. Sometimes she'd have to travel a long way to save them and take them to her home where they'd be safe. Cubbies, do you remember what Amy asked God for when she was a little girl? God did not give Amy blue eyes like she asked, but Amy was able to use her brown eyes to help the children in India and tell them the good news about Jesus. Now, Amy's true story reminds me of our memory verse this week. It's Mark 16:15. Jesus says, "Go into all the world and preach the good news to all creation." Cubbies, can you say that with me? Go into all the world and preach the good news to all creation. Great job. God had a special plan for Amy, and with her brown eyes, she was able to tell many people in India the gospel, which is the good news of Jesus Christ. Now, Cubbies, God made you special too. And God has a plan for you, just like He had a plan for Amy. Jesus wants all of you to share the good news with others. Remember, it says, Jesus says to tell the good news. So who is one person that you could share the good news about Jesus? Tell me. Those are all good choices. We could share the good news about Jesus with our neighbors, with our friends, with our family, everyone we meet. The good news is that Jesus died for our sins and came alive again. All those who trust in Him are saved from the punishment for sin, and one day we will all go to heaven and be alive with Jesus there forever. Okay, Cubbies, if you want to, this week, you can practice sharing the good news with your families, maybe with your mom or your dad or a brother or sister. You could tell them about our story today, or you could talk about your vest. If you have your Cubby vest, remember that your A is for all, your C is for Christ. So think about some ways that you can share the good news and what we've been learning in our videos with someone today. All right, Cubbies, we're taking a break next week for Thanksgiving, but I'll see you back the week after that.